and welcome here to TalkFCB, and welcome back to the channel here today, guys, for some daily news coming your way, because we've got plenty of topics here to just quickly run through. Vitor Roque, by the way, today, Fabrizio Romano says on him that Sporting are in advanced talks to sign him on a permanent deal, and that's Roque himself that actually wants to leave now. He wants to get out of Barça and end this nightmare. Barça are aiming for a 30 million deal plus add-ons. That's what they're hoping for. Let's see if they can get it. But then, of course, we've got to talk about Ilkay Gundogan, because right now it's being said in the media that Gundogan is very much aware that Barca don't want him anymore, that Barca are effectively trying to force him out, and it's almost as though he's saying now, you know what, fine, I will go. Gundogan is open to leaving. Apparently he would even be open to returning to Man City, of course the club that he left on a free transfer just last summer. But the question now is, what sort of money are Barca going to get for Ilkay Gundogan? Only 1 year left on that deal, signed on a free, and I genuinely would not be surprised at this point if Barca actually let him go for nothing at all. That's something that I genuinely would not be surprised with, because we know they want him desperately off the wage bill. That is the driving force here behind getting Gundogan out of the club. Again, it's a real question of planning and a lack of it. We spoke about it in detail in yesterday's video. We only signed him a year ago. We handed him that 2-year deal, and what on earth was the plan that now we're casting him aside, we're forcing him out just to release those wages? And like I say, because of that desperation, because Barca here need to get rid of players, even just to register Dani Olmo, who we've already signed, it's desperation that sees us have bad deals. It's desperation here that sees us consistently selling low in the transfer market, and that again comes from a lack of planning. But then we've got to talk about Ferran Torres, again a player that we talked in detail about yesterday, because this morning we're hearing that Newcastle are still interested in him this summer. Now, that's a rumour that we've heard several times throughout this transfer window, and possibly a bid could arrive with Barca before the end of the transfer window. So Newcastle there may have a real interest in Ferran, but the problem here is that he has no intention whatsoever of leaving the club. He was another one there who was handed a long-term deal at Barca, a multi-year contract on that massive transfer coming in from Man City, and he especially doesn't want to leave Barca. Do you know why? Because there's no pressure on him at all. We spoke about it yesterday, of all the players that maybe Barca are saying, look, we'd like you to leave, we don't want you here anymore, putting pressure on them privately and in the media. Ferran, for some reason, is not one of those players. Not any hint of pressure from the club, and that is why Ferran is more than happy to stay on his very solid contract. He earns a very good wage at Barca, and he does not want to leave this summer. So right now, guys, Roque, he seems on the verge of leaving. We're trying to wrap up several exits here at the club. Gundogan looks like he's going to be forced out, and Ferran looks almost certain to stay, and that is something, to be honest, we've never been in any doubt about, and that it is a shame. So please do let me know all of your thoughts in the comments down below. Let me know your reaction to today's news, and we will be discussing plenty more here on the channel soon. Thank you indeed for watching, guys, for all of your great support. I appreciate you all tuning in right now. But until next time, as always, Vejka, El Barça.